Hey guys, alright, here we are, and it's finally happening. We're going to use that glitter right there. Woohoo! It only took me a year. Alright, so I'm going to take a big fluffy blending brush, use that first transition shade, as the cool kids call it, transition shade. This is just a mid-tone kind of brown, not too warm, not too cool. Just going to lay that color down. And just like any smoky eye, we're really just going to do the gradient of color effect and get this all smoked out. I'm bringing that color up a little bit higher than I used to do. The older I get, the heavier my lid is becoming, so I want to kind of push that area back. So I'm bringing up that mid-tone a little bit higher than I normally would. Here comes that green. Now I know it might look a little bit bold, this green, or like, maybe bold's not the right word. It's very unique, this green shade, because it's sort of like an olive green, but it's a little bit on the brighter side when you see it in the pan. As you can tell, like on my skin tone, when I'm getting it into the crease there, it's not that bold. It's got that hint of green, but it's almost like a browny wearable green. And I've seen other people use this color and it comes off exactly the same as it is in the pan. On my eyes, it just doesn't do that. And maybe I'm just not using enough, but I didn't want it to be an obnoxious, very unique green. I just wanted it to have a hint of green and give me almost like a greeny brown kind of smoky eye. That's what I was looking for. So if you see that shade and you're like, oh, I could never wear that, you might be able to. You might be able to pull it off. And even at my age, I'm 41. No, I'm 42. Oh my goodness. And next month I'm going to be 43. What am I even talking about? All right, so let's get back to makeup. You might hear me clear my throat every so often. I've got a little bit of a rumble in my chest. And I'm just going to take that same green shade. And I decided that I wanted it all over my lid as well. So a little bit on the lid coming into the crease, but not too high up, because you want to keep that gradient effect. I've had this palette for a year, and I meant to do a glitter look with it last year, but I just never got around to it. So here we are. Now we're taking a very small blending brush, fluffy blending brush, and we're going to go into that greeny brown shade, the darkest shade in that little row, vertical row. And we're just going to put this on the very outer corner into the outer V area. Not too high. And that comes off looking like it comes off looking more like a brown, but it just has that hint of green so that it kind of goes with the first lighter green shade that we put on. It sort of pulls those colors together. And then I blend a lot. I blend a lot. So if you are not very good with eyeshadow, you can follow this. Am I going to call this a tutorial? I guess I will. You can follow this tutorial, and there's nothing that's difficult. You just put the colors right on top, use a blending brush, and blend it all out. And I'm just using that sponge to wipe up any of that fallout. So that there wasn't much, honestly. There wasn't much fallout. And we're coming back with some glitter glue. Okay, so this is the hard candy glitter glue. Excuse me, I've never tried a glitter glue before. It was very inexpensive, that's why I got it, and it was readily available to me, easy to pick up. I didn't have to go searching for it. I don't know anything about glitter glues, never used one before. I didn't know what I was doing, so I just put some on my ring fingers. I didn't want to have too much. I wanted a nice thin layer. I just tapped it right on, right where I was going to put the glitter. And I got it on there. I had both fingers available, so I could use one finger for one eye and then get the glitter on before it dried, because you want the glitter to stick to the sticky glitter glue base. And I will put the name and number of this glitter applicator in the description. I've used this so many times. It is such a handy tool. I love it. It works so great. It picked up the glitter just fine. Applied the glitter just fine, and as you can tell, it is looking beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love this glitter. It's so gorgeous. I might have been able to apply more glitter with my finger, but my finger's just too fat. Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. I loved this glitter. Now I'm just adding the glitter glue to my other eye. Again, I don't know anything about glitters, glitter glues and stuff, ladies. Like, it seemed to work fine. I feel like the one critique I had of this, at the end of the day, the glitter didn't only stay on the glue where I put it. It started to transfer a little bit to, you know, my above my crease line, which is not where I wanted it. And I don't know if that's just a thing with glitter because, you know, it's loose glitter, so it may fall. Or if it's the glue itself, or I didn't let it dry long enough, or I didn't pack it down enough. I don't know. But the glitter stuck to it, and I do have like a crease. I'm like my upper lid kind of rubs against my mobile lid, so it could just be my age. I'm just going to mix those two shades right there and just apply them a little bit on the outer third of my lower lash line. I don't like to bring color all the way into my inner corner on my lower lash line because it just seems to drag my eye down. I feel like I'm looking at myself and I'm like, I need more concealer or something. Like I don't like the way my base is looking in this video. Like, I feel like I need more concealer and I need a little bit more full coverage base if you're going to have this bold glittery eye. I don't know. What do you guys think? Put that in the description. Put that in the comments. Time for some brows. We are using the TLB brow pencil. I have a full review on this. I'm using it because I have it. It's not the most amazing brow pencil that ever was. Well, I don't know. Let me rephrase that. I don't think it's worth the price that you're paying, but it does work. It's good and it works. I don't know what people are looking for in a brow pencil. I mean, to me, they're pretty much the same. I just need one that's not too soft, and is the right shade. And this is that, but it just seems like it's a lot of money for a brow pencil when I can get one that's just as good for like $3 from e.l.f. So I don't know, it's just a lot of money for a brow pencil, and I'm just having a hard time understanding why they're going to charge that much money for a brow pencil. All right, so we're doing some lashes. I feel like, I think I remember I put the Smashbox Superfan Fanned Out mascara on, and then I used the TLB one off camera. So we're just gonna coat up those lashes. I wanted my lashes to be really dark and black and big, you know, bold, but not so much that they're gonna cover up that glitter. So if I was gonna do a false lash, I might do like a corner lash, but I wanted that glitter to show. And I'm not a big false lash user. So I like the lashes not to be too much. What would have looked cute, I think, is that Falscara lash system that is similar to that Lashify, because then you're going to get bold lashes, but then they won't cover up the eyelid, the glitter on the eyelid. I think that might have been good with this look, if you're wanting to do a false lash. And I feel like because the rest of my makeup and the rest of my face was a little bit more on the natural-ish kind of side, not too bold, not like a contour and like completely full glam, I feel like a more fluttery lash was appropriate. And I put that TLB mascara on just to help with smudging, so my mascara wouldn't smudge. This is the Milani face palette. I can't remember what it's called. I'll try and get it in the description if I can remember. But both blushes in there are just beautiful, and they blend out like a dream. They're so beautiful, and there's just something about the formula that makes them look just gorgeous on the skin. This one had a little bit of a shine to it, like it wasn't completely matte, so I didn't need a highlight or anything, but I kind of wish I had used a matte blush, because in a minute you're gonna watch me create, or what am I saying, commit the makeup sin of the century, which is going to be having a glittery eye, having a glowy blush, and then having a shiny lip too. It's like, can't I get it together? This is just your generic nude lip liner, more on the pinky, dusty pink side of nude. And I'm just lining my lips. I think this is an Ulta one, honestly. I think it's like a gift with purchase kind of deal. Nothing special. If you have a dusty pink lip liner, you can use that. And I'm going to top it off with a rose goldy sort of lip gloss. It's a Bare Minerals one. I'll try and put it in the description. Can't really see the name of it on camera. And there you have it, ladies. I have got my look pulled together. Let me know what you guys think about this look, and I will see you guys in the next one.